You've got a great product, you got a great pitch, but how do you close the sale? That's what we're talking about today. Hi, I'm David Chomet. If this is the first time you've been with me, please like, comment, or subscribe down below so that I can continue to bring you terrific business consulting advice, commentary, and a couple of other things along the way. I'm actually doing some book reviews as well, so would love to have you as part of the family on this channel. Most of the videos that I post are really related to questions that have come up at some point with some of my clients in one way or another, and this is no exception. I have a client who is launching a sales program. He has put together a wonderful set of programs that he can provide to his clients, but he is having a challenge closing the sale. And part of the reason why he's having a problem is that he is presenting his clients with too much choice. And you have to drive the sale. A lot of times people think that by driving the sale, you are somehow depriving your clients of choice. You're taking things away from them. But actually, you're really saving them the time of doing some of the analysis themselves. And what do I mean by that? You are teaching them enough about your product and listening to them enough about their needs so that you know how the two of those things mix. You cannot drive a sale well, successfully, over time if you don't know how to listen to your clients. Your clients, your customers, are telling you everything that you need to know from beginning to end. And it's not just, I need a widget. You listen to them about where their specific needs are as they describe them. Think about it. If you go to a doctor, you don't say, I have an ACL injury. You might say instead, I have a problem with my ankle. It is your job as the professional, as the person who knows more about your product than anybody else, to develop that relationship, to develop the understanding with your customers so that you know what they need and you can drive the sale to them. Number two, that doesn't mean that you're not tailoring the product to them, but rather you're narrowing the discussion. Because if I come in and say, well, where do you want to go on vacation? Well, you could go to Italy, you could go to Washington State, you could go to Washington, D.C., you could go to Calgary, Alberta, you could go to New Zealand. After a while, it's a headache. It's too much information. If I instead say, tell me where you'd like to go. Tell me what kind of places you like. That kind of information helps form your basis for making a suggestion. And what you can do to take that a step further is say things like, many people I run into who express similar desires or are in a similar place to you like this product in this form. And it helps tailor the conversation and drive the conversation so that they understand what their options are without having to consider the entire universe of possibilities. This gets back to one of the more fundamental ideas that products ultimately sell themselves. If you know the right product to put in front of the right person with that need, it will sell itself. You don't have to worry about it. If I tell you about Paris, you'll be asking me how to get there. And ultimately, while speaking of Paris, you have to remember that people want solutions, not products. One of the things that salespeople of all ilks do is they get all wrapped up in the product and how exciting the product is. We who are buying from you know how exciting you think the product is. Generally, we don't care. And it's hard for salespeople to understand that and to internalize it. But if you really understand it, that you are in the business of providing solutions, not products, you're going to be a step ahead of your competition. So these are just some thoughts about how to close the sale. The key is to drive it, provide the information that's needed with only related to the products that specifically are tailored to a solution that your client may be looking for, even though it may not be what he or she has expressed to you directly in terms of their needs. I hope that this has been helpful to you. If it has, please, by all means, like, comment, subscribe down below. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'm David Chomet of Chomet Solutions. Take care.